Well, it's cold outside and it's the weekend, so that means only one thing. Video games. Drop the thing. And now I also know that if I want to turn on my phone, I should not use a certain button, because then it catches it in the mic. That's what all that infernal clicking was the past 2 videos? Not that you guys care. Maybe. I don't know. No one comments on my videos. Awkward silence. So Sayaka's... Oh. I forgot we stopped here with Junko's body right there. I liked Junko. Why'd Junko die? Heckin' intense music, though. Was everyone here? Everyone should be here. I'm honestly super curious which one of them killed Sayaka, though. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... ellipses. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Shove that smug look off your face. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Hold on. Oh, and he's starting to freak out. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
Oh, crap. That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Somebody help. Somebody help me, please.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Well, let's go right to left. Taka. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what the stupid, or that's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Seriously? I can already feel a burp building up in my gut. I was not belching at all today. I start up the game, I start recording, and I could already feel my stomach being like, alright, time for my cameo. Oh. I make myself laugh at the dumbest crap. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Yeah, duh. How's Leon taking it?
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and figure out who did it. Yeah, I mean, do you want to live with a murderer? This freak.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? Oh, that's not good. She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah.
What? She's right. Oh, not... I can already tell what his response is going to be. Oh, never mind. All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Yep. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. or else we're all dead. Kirigiri, what do you have to say? Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't leave him there alone. Yeah, have two people, just in case if Mondo was the killer.
What?
Why the heck not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Oof.
So then.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Yeah, there's definitely no problem. Two of the strongest people on campus. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. Wow! That was impressive. I don't even know what to say about that. I had way gassier food yesterday. I didn't even have that much food at supper, and that was like 2 hours ago. What on earth? If we get this wrong, well, do we really have to say anymore?
Actually...
I have this cookie lying on my desk. I'm gonna eat it. It's not like an old cookie, it's just I was gonna eat it like later, but Maybe we should have just eaten it before recording. I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a gun did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their skull in myself. Okay. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? It's hard to talk with cookie residue in my mouth. And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't have to do anything in particular, we already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very
you.
Suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Whoa. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. I'll take this one glimpse and I will black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Oof. 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 Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. I didn't talk to everybody. Gosh darn it. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Ellipses. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? She died in the bathroom of our dorm, dude. I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Mmm. 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 I could eat another bite of my cookie. Hold on, I'm gonna finish it off. Ow. Mmm. Now I have cookie residue gumming up my mouth. Normally that'd be fine, but reading out loud it makes difficulties. I can't let that happen. Hold on. Yeah, this is probably why most YouTubers have a bottle of water or something nearby. Oh. Can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. It's actually quite a bit of time after we left. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. Pardon me. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Probably blocking a hit from the gold katana. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Kuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Hero, what do you have to say? Ugh, no way, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. There's just one to pray to, my dude. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. How's Chihiro taking it? Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh. Alright, nothing else in... Actually... Someone's spying on us with that camera, but who is it and what for? Alright, now let's leave. Anything to investigate over here? Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Nope, nothing here. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. I won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Anything on the notepad? Still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Get in my room. If I remember correctly, we'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too, so Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But if that's true, how did the killer get in the room? Yeah, I was wondering that when I was editing the last episode. Could she have forgotten to lock the door? That seems impossible. Same goes for you. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka wasn't here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. And even if she did, it would have been here in the room. So how did the killer... Switching rooms. This probably caused... Replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing lots of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Ooh. That might help. Anything about the sheath? Was it used in the attack? Plus the sword's taken out, but there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense that the sheath had to be damaged. And if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. That's why there's scratches on it. That's interesting. Scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Darn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could ever know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Ba-ba-ba-ba. The stand? It's the display stand the sword was on. Alright, nothing about that. What about Sakura? You got any insight? Do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Well, that's indecisive. People who know me will realize the irony of me saying that. I'm indecisive sometimes. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch! Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. Huh. A biker with honor.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a gun who did this, I'm gonna pound his face in. But what if it was a girl who did it? Just switch into that deadpan face, that's great.
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Well, Monokuma in theory would kill the person then. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. With the lint roller? Oh. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? That's your first thought? My first thought was the murderer cleaning up the area. Gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the heck happened here? Scratches and gouges on the wall and bed. Evidence of a struggle? Some kind of fight.
Well,
Yeah, I've been through this. No! Stop! The surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep watching. What about the toolkit? Never did take a close look at it. It's still in the drawer. I don't see any evidence of being used at all, which makes sense. I guess, I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh,
What?
Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building freaking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me, nobody's busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
No way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the heck would we? Yeah, and Sayaka was killed with, like, a kitchen knife, it looked like. Or just a really large knife, which wouldn't be in any of the toolkits the guys have, or the sewing kits the girls have. Is that everything? Let's check the room first of all. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Wait, what have I not checked? I checked the gouges. What, the monitor? No, that's still the gouges.
well,
Oh, for Pete's sakes. So what have I not investigated yet?
well.
Ah, I keep...
By the way. You son of a... You fucking... Yo.
I'm actually starting to like Mondo a little bit more. Just a little bit, though, because he's still kind of butthead. Seriously, what have I not looked at? Yeah, the monitor. What does the monitor have to do with it? One of the monitors monitor Kuma appears on. Right now it's showing the school crest. Anything else? Now the bathroom? Hey, Kyoko.
What are you?
Isn't it all? I'm searching.
Sir? Did you lose a contact?
Oh, so I just have to find everything, then talk to Kyoko. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting? Probably something to do with the lint roller, you dense...
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Or it could have... You know what, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added. Excuse me again. The bathroom. On the other side of this door. Oh. That negative filter, though. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Oh, no. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't an illusion or dream. I said those backwards, but whatever. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? Because anime cliches of making her an obvious love interest and then killing her to make a protagonist character development, blah 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 blah. If I can English today, that'd be great. I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright. So she's got a fracture on her right wrist and a stab in the abdomen. Told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. Hold on, those are the letters behind her. I pulled out that Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object, you think, has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Probably the kitchen would be the safest bet. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Yeah, from the blade with the gold coating. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something just repeat it. That definitely concerns me. What? Some of these lines are redundant. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the section. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. They stabbed her! Oh, is it Leon? I feel like it's Leon. It felt like he was gonna snap really soon. I looked by Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw Yeah. Ooh, written in blood. Oh, are you that dumb? Written in blood were the letters 11037. Or Leon. Did Sayaka do this? What, that's not going to be a truth bullet? No, 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 that's something. That is very much something. Some sort of shark project. Whatever they used to kill her. Something I should look into later. Oh, you're going to go through the whole dialogue? Oh, goodness. Alright. A shower? The water for showers gets turned off at nighttime. So they couldn't wash... They couldn't wash much. That's just the two things? Leave the bathroom? Yes.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's died. Oh, I have to choose between the two of these? I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Mason! What do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you write something like in that position, you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying... She's trying to talk about the awkwardness of writing on the wall. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than an ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
Why would Sayaka write something program-related? Like... Okay, never mind. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. So the door frame's broken? So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. You mean the broken doorknob? Yeah. Ah, goodness, stop! Stomach! I'm trying to record! I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Busted down by the killer? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. So that narrows it down to the guys with the toolkits. Which just further makes me think that it's not 11037, that it's Leon spelled as best as she could. Maybe I'm just delusional then. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What, it was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? Oh my goodness, how is this character this dense? The door got stuck. The killer thought it was locked. So then they broke it down. She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. Yeah, that's... had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. How is Makoto still lost? Okay, I'm sorry for judging, but what? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. If Sayaka did, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. Why? And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I already forgot what I was supposed to look. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Yeah, I already talked to those two in the room. Wow, my character must be small. It's Byakuya, I got to say.
Strange.
Ah, goodness. Don't look at me like that, Severus. Is this... it's not your fault, it's happened before I got you. So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprits? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Ellipses. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Oh, you absolute insert four-letter word. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? No, not necessarily. She got scared because her room was like someone was trying to break into her room. Gay. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? No, it's because someone was targeting her. She's dead because of me, then should it have been me that died? Well, all I can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Wait, is that a Gears of War shirt? No, I'm just delusional. That's just a random punk symbol.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Hold on, what? It's definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. I didn't even notice that. What? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms were switched, so that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone noting was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Any clue on Byaku's door? Byaku's room. Hey! Did I give you permission to do that? Get your hand off my door. I don't know, I was just pushing random buttons. This is Junko's room. Junko isn't here anymore, she's dead. Yep, she got stabbed several times.
28 stab wounds.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I don't want to think about what the next line's gonna be.
Oh, suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Where is the trash room? Ah. Wait, it's locked down? It's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to copy his voice. I'm not feeling up to it today. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty. Oh. That means in order to dispose of any evidence, it'd have to be someone who's on cleaning duty. What is that? Hatch on the floor. Door won't budge, it's locked. But I got money for it! Looks like some kind of switch, I wonder what it does. Oh, more money. What is this? Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe our investigation. To force us into a situation like this, what the heck do they want from us? Kinda curious if there's any evidence in the guy's room. It's a fish tank, a bunch of little fish swimming inside. Can't imagine how they'd have anything to do with the case. Alright, nothing in here. I'm not gonna bother going to the girls' room, because that's just weird. Door won't budge. Can I get in? Cool. Alright. Only one thing in the trash. What'd she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, need to borrow this. Saga. Oh, what's in here is a Suing Kitten Oregon map. No, nothing useful. Alright, let's go. Leave the area. Yes. You already talked to them fools. Laundry. You mean we have actually more than one change of clothes, even though it's never going to be shown like that? There's some magazines laying around, no help there. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but has nothing to do with what's going on. Is there something that's hanging that does have something to do with the case? This washing machine has nothing to do with the case. Washing machine has nothing to do with the case. I'm gonna check all of these, dang it. Come on, someone has to have washed their clothes from blood and gold. Nothing. What about the last one? What's this? That vending machine's still there. Still doesn't have any way of helping. Still there. We never checked that out. Never been in that room before. Howie! Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first to me, you know? I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Whoa, that's a lot of produce. Haha, I knew it. Knife set. All kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? No, obviously not. Better see if anyone here knows more about it. Bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about it. But I get money for being pointless. Should be everything from here. How do I find out about cleaning duty? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, well, the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Awie's account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? We just discovered an evidence to prove my innocence. What? Of course not. I would never. You know, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, sure, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? Revealed a little bit of evidence, come on. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. You literally had something solid to tell her to prove your innocence. That is... Well, I guess we can head to the AV room. Just curious if there's anyone in the Blackbird belongs to us now by Secret Beauty. What's Toko gotta say? She's still freaking out? Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning the duty?
What's your problem?
Like I'd know anything about that. Taka's the only one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that. Well, that helps at least. So where the heck is Taka? Nothing in here. Monokuma's office, AV room. Oh, there's Taka. Who's on cleaning duty today and last night? Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. Yeah. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. So you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Excuse me? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when he had this conversation, so he volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty.
Count on it.
Indeed, we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Okay. Well, before I do anything else, I want to talk to Leon and Hifumi again.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had the chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open at all times so we can all throw things out whenever we want? It does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone can go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying the evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen,
Anyway, more important than
you
that.
bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
Oh. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC fighters, or figures.
Break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from... Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Ifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What's, now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a villager, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
So easy? So Ifumi and I headed down to the trash room. I like that the furnace just scurries backwards. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Responding to another text message. Oh, that's a creepy laugh. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside. But he never stopped dreaming. Getting busy living or getting busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy any evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world! Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. What do we got here? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A shirt with blood on it. A burnt piece like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What? Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve of a button-up shirt. Look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that... Do you know what that is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person who could it be. They should all still be in the gym. I should find out for sure. Oh, Hiro. Because he's crystal ball dude. Well, clairvoyant. This is an incinerator. It's way in the back part of the room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Ifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... I mean, someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator's been added. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Green button turns on, yellow off. Or so it seems. Alright, so then I guess we talk to Hifumi and then get out of here. Mishinagi, you seem a little down. Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call me anytime. Then stop accusing me of murder! All sorts of stuff that might help cheer you up. Okay. Running low on time. I'd rather not do another 2-hour video. Let's see what else we can investigate. Well, if we head to the AV room, and then we can head to the gym to talk to Chihiro and Hiro. Are there any CDs left in here, or did everyone take theirs? Nothing inside. Alright. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Oh no. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it harder to accept, except she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen was dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I can hardly believe. Whoa. What the... Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the heck? That wasn't Really? That's your response? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Alright. Anyone chilling over here? Celeste, what do you have to say? So do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well...
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. It's the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem, which is...
For me...
The place is filthy. I'd rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Yeah, I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. Who on earth came up with that phrase? That is such a very, very odd phrase. Hey Hero, can I ask you something? No, we gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Sounds like he's about to burst into song. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. That's all smashed. What the heck?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy who said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Yeah, probably. Let's just put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune-telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million for a crystal ball. That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. No, I still need to talk to Chihiro.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
I probably should have read those lines. Sorry. For convenience sakes, I'm going to end this episode here. So, yeah, how do YouTubers do this? Creating outros. So things are getting very intense, and we'll start the class trial in the next episode, which I'm going to just record right away. I'm just, for convenience sake, ending the episode here now, so people don't have to sit through 2 hours of me. Please leave a comment on what you thought of the video and any friendly critiques that you may have. Feel free to like and subscribe, but those are optional. Well, everything's optional, really. But, yeah. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good night. Hold on, I gotta turn my mic off. Alright, see ya.